it's popping the Chicago version. It's cheap, goddammit. Fuck with any of my niggas, we gon' fuck with you. Everything gon' happen to your ass. Get stretched out. Welcome to Grimeyville. You know we keep them bangers on us. I ain't gonna show y'all right now, cause the people's has been real hot on us. But we keep them on it. I promise you, it will happen to your ass. Chicago version, nigga, go cop that. Something gonna happen to your ass. So everything.
What's up, world? It's your partner, man. Big North. Hey. Today, man, we back at y'all with another video. The differences between the two GOON squads, which is Bum J, Chicago, GOON squad. Trick, Detroit, GOON squad. Alright, now I'm gonna set this off the top. Trick spells squad SQAUD. I don't know if that's, I'm pretty sure that's because of copyrights, because he had a group. His group consists of, if y'all don't know, the late great Proof and another guy named Sqauds. They was the GOON squad. Trick been rapping, I think, before the early 90s, right? Trick been around since the early 90s, but I think they dropped their first album in like 95, Trick and the GOON squad, right? And what's so, and the whole thing about this is because Trick is 6 years older than Bum J. Bum J popped up on the scene around 2001. So that's 6 years apart off the dribble. You get what I'm saying? 6 years apart. Bum J a little younger. They both from the rough streets, man. You get what I'm saying? We all know who Trick is. He was the one who started the no-fly zone. Rappers can't come over there for no-fly zone and all that.
It was for record labels.
Okay.
When record labels used to have like street teams, and that was back in the A&R days. You know, they would have a promo team, take the artists, you know, A&R take the artists to different locations, and it was like they were just coming to Detroit and wasn't picking up nothing. It was like they would charge the local artists to perform. They would charge the local artists to perform, and the local artists would bring 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 people sometimes to this event that will pay to get in. It's like, how is you charging them and they bringing you revenue?
Wow.
You know, and then, you know, when it kept happening with the little homies and they was just doing it because they got money, like, you know, fuck that, man.
Meaning paying to get on the phone.
Yeah, it was just so much.
Their own stage, technically.
Exactly. And it was radio as well. Like, you know, the Summer Jams events didn't consist of mostly Detroit artists. They consist of everybody from everywhere else, and the Detroit artists would get charged.
Wow.
And I was like, fuck that. Stop everything.
Wow.
And the only entertainment around this bitch gonna be what's here.
Right.
So we gonna get acquainted with what we got around these corners, and then we'll start letting a few trinklets in one at a time. And if anybody violated, we'll deal with that accordingly, you know.
Trick never played, man. Trick them rub shoulders with the best of the hip-hop industry, man. He friends with a lot of people, but a lot of people fear Trick. You know, like he had, look, I'm gonna give y'all a little difference between what they got in common, the GOON squad. Like, for instance, Young Bird. If y'all familiar with Young Bird, his name is Hitmakers for y'all young people, Hitmaker. Now, Young Bird is from Chicago. I don't know what happened. I ain't gonna get all, like my dudes say, policey. I ain't gonna get too policey with it. But fucking Young Bird ended up getting robbed, supposedly by the GOON squad from Chicago. They done took his, Bum J put a verse in there. They said, Bum, get a game back. Man, that'd be the day I give Young Bird his chain back. Hey, Bum, get a game back, man. That'll be the day I get Young Bird his chain back, man. I don't know how. Bum J threw that in a song one day, man, and it tripped me out, man. But at the same time, if y'all ain't heard the story, Trick got into it with Young Bird, and somehow Young Bird's chain came up missing, and everybody in Detroit had Young Bird's chain. Everybody in Detroit had Young Bird's chain, man. Then I guess it made it down to Atlanta. Nigga threw it in the water. I think it was fake. You can't make this up, bro. Shout out Young Bird Hitmaker, because he's very successful now, man. But that was just, a little couple things they had in common. They was the Goons. Then on the other hand, the affiliation, man. I'm going to get into the affiliation. We all know Trick is the Crip. Bum J is the Four Corner Hustlers. If y'all know about the Four Corner Hustlers, y'all need to do some research, man. He's a hustler. It's both hustlers. You know what I mean? Like Bum J was a young hustler, and we all know Trick was a real hustler, man. They both had their squads. And with that being said, Bum J was a young homie coming up in the east side of Chicago. Four Corner Hustlers. He put together a squad. A third of the squad is Sly Polaroid, man. Sly Polaroid is built a little different, man. This guy's like a Jay-Z mixed with a Sebo or something. Yeah, he like a Jay-Z mixed with a Soulja Slim and a Sebo. Sly Polaroid he's just a different kind of rapper, man. He hip hop with a real, he like a gangster rapper with a hip hop twist. But he like 50-50. You get what I'm saying? So that means he can rap like you could put him up to your best hip hop rapper like KRS-One or something. He can rap like that, but at the same time he more gangster than he can rap more gangster than Eazy-E or something. You get what I'm saying, man. And now this what we call skills, bro. Them Goon Squad boys in Chicago, man, they was real decent, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Like Sly Polaroid damn near my top 10 favorite rapper ever. Like, far as my top 10 ever, like, far as raps, lyrics, to put a song together, Sly Polaroid up there, man. If you don't know, go check him out, man. Sly Polaroid. He ain't hard to find. Another part of the Goon Squad, man, I look at it as like, I look at the Goon Squad as like 3 rappers, even though they was like kind of like a real squad. It was a lot of guys with the Goon Squad, but Brain Hustler, man. Brain Hustler was one of the rappers, man. Dude is like the most underrated rapper ever out the Midwest, man. A lot of people don't know who this nigga is, man, but this nigga like one of the best rappers I ever heard, man. Like literally, bro. Like, listen, he got a song called B.O.N., Big Old Nigga, right? A lot of people don't know what that means, man, but if you just play that B.O.N., Brain Hustle B.O.N., you will understand where he coming from, man. He a real rapper, bro. All these dudes, you know how people look at, like, East Coast rappers like they do. Bruh, me and West got rappers like that, man. Dude really a rapper, but he talk about that bag and busting your ass, too. And he part of the Goon Squad, bro. The Goon Squad was really good rappers.